Hello and welcome to this review of the work, the achievements and challenges of South Western Ambulance Service. My thanks and the thanks of the board go to all staff in the Trust for their total commitment and hard work, and to all volunteers, colleagues in the health and care sector and voluntary organisations. By working together in such a positive way, we are all able to deliver the best services for patients. I hope that the film will give you continued confidence in the services we provide.
We've added over 90 vehicles to our diverse fleet.
We're responding to a significant increase in demand.
Use the benefits of airwave technology to help patients and staff.
We deep clean approximately 40 vehicles every 6 weeks.
So there's plenty of opportunities for progression and development. So that's great for myself as a student.
The patient is at the centre of everything that we do.
In addition, we've designed and led on the dispatch on disposition.
This year, our staff have, between them,
celebrated 1,800 years of service.
And proud to provide the out-of-hours service here in Gloucestershire.
Responded to the Ebola threat.
Saved £9 million to the healthcare economy.
By not taking patients to hospital and treating them at home.
And achieved our sequin targets.
The PTS service gets patients to the right place at the right time.
The first of its kind, we delivered the new Alcohol Recovery Centre for Bristol.
Governors have continued to engage well with members, patients and the public.
Ensure our patients
continue to receive the right care
in the right place
at the right time.
I'm asking Claire, can she go? Why have you stopped? Can we go? And she said, I can't go, but they're working on Harrison. And that's when she opened the window, and all I could see was you over Harrison and his little arm over the side. And that image will never leave me, never ever leave me. But if it hadn't been for you lot that day, he wouldn't be here. He really wouldn't, and we can't. Honestly, there isn't any words to say how much we can thank you, and we're all so grateful for what everybody did for Harrison on that day.
You're all family as far as we're concerned.
It's really rewarding. You don't often get to finish the story. You don't often see the patients afterwards, so it's really nice to get some closure on what's happened, and it's great.
I can't believe how quick everything happened. Though I was ill, I remember distinctly the ambulance turning up, and it seemed so quick, and they were so thorough. I do remember looking up into the faces of Dan and Justine, but it was quite an experience. I'm very, very grateful to them both for all they've done for me. And I'm only here today because of their prompt hard work and dedication to their job.
It's great seeing the partnership working with SWASFT. Very much evidence at the hub at St Leonard's, where there's a great 999 service that also at the hub delivers the 111, the out of hours and the single point of access. We're really pleased to see the low conveyance rates onto hospital through all of those services, which really helps keep the hospitals at an appropriate level.
The Community Responder Department is trying very hard and working very hard to get defibrillators ready available to all members of the public. If defibrillators are there promptly, you'll hear more and more success stories of patients being saved as the ambulance is coming towards the patient. And these defibrillators are very inexpensive nowadays, and we're working with communities, we're working with industry, both locally and nationally, to get these defibrillators widely available for anybody who need them at any time.
Without warning, I hit the floor one day. No pains, no aches, no idea that I was ill. Unfortunately, based here at EDF Energy, I was fortunate to have 6 or 8 first aiders arrive under an emergency call that revived me with a defibrillator, which without EDF having that on site, I wouldn't be here today.
My daughter is 7 and she sees her daddy as a superhero. That respect that you get, that admiration from the community for the commitment and selflessness that these ambulance personnel have put in is a big bonus.
What we do is deliver care to patients in a risky environment, and obviously I think that's very important, particularly for the patients. We're able to make a real difference in an area of medicine that we haven't been able to do before.
I find it personally very rewarding. We know at the end of the day we are helping patients as an admin member of staff, whether it's directly or indirectly. A simple password reset for a paramedic can make a huge difference to a patient further down the line. So it is an incredibly rewarding job.
I can't think of many jobs where what you do makes a difference to people's lives on a daily basis. The satisfaction that people can get from doing this job is immense. It's a very supportive environment, but the work we undertake is quite emotionally charged and difficult.
With this job you can't predict the future, you can't come into work knowing what you're going to do. Everything's a new story, everything's a new job, and you're always talking to a new person.
It is very important to the Trust that we safeguard any vulnerable adult or child within the community, and we take this very seriously.
I started in the service 8 years ago, and the Trust have allowed me to progress on to becoming now a full-time driver training officer within 8 years.
I'm a GP, and when GP surgeries are closed for the night or the weekend, I provide the out-of-hours GP service.
I'm proud of our staff. That's all of the support staff and the clinical staff, who undoubtedly do a fantastic job. I'm proud of the fact that the organisation has a focus on quality, and I'm proud that it's a happy place to work.
I get immense satisfaction because I get to be outdoors in all weathers, but I love it. I'm keeping fit, I'm talking to people all day long. It's just such a great job.
They're usually very pleased how quickly they get seen, and the fact that they can have their follow-up appointments at the fracture clinic here in Tiverton, and it avoids them having to go to the emergency department to either Taunton or Exeter.
Community responders are a valuable asset to the Trust. They are volunteers who give up their free time to respond to life-threatening emergencies within the community.
You could make a difference to somebody's life.
It's rewarding.
And you can volunteer in your own time.
I'd like to thank all the staff at South Western Ambulance Service for all the hard work and dedication that they've done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you for all of your achievements last year, and please be assured that myself and the wider senior management team recognise the pressure that you, our staff, are all under, and we're doing everything we can to make things better for you. So what about the future? There will be a greater focus on emergency and urgent care. That's by both SWASFT and the wider emergency and urgent care system. The targets will be reviewed. Much of that will be informed by the dispatch on disposition trial that we've been doing here in the South Western Ambulance Service. There'll be a bigger focus on demand by other people within the healthcare system, because they too recognise how difficult it is for our ambulance staff, you, to be doing your job under such pressure. And lastly, we'll be introducing a new health and wellbeing hub that's designed with significant investment to make sure we care for you a lot more. Thank you.